Okay, well, we just saw a fantastic torn and restored card trick,
cool.
done by me, of course. But now we're going to learn exactly how to do it so everybody at home can do it too. You need your special little card box. Now, this looks just like an ordinary little box, but it's not. You see, there's an extra piece inside, an extra little flap that can fall from side to side. Now, perhaps the simplest thing to do with your box is to produce a playing card. You put a playing card face down in the lid of the box. That's the bit with the little eye on it.
Okay.
You put your flap on top of that. And now you can show your box to be empty. And you can have it on your table, pick it up by turning it upside down, and even show your box very cleanly. Then we shut the box, give it a little shake, snap of the fingers, and a playing card magically appears inside.
Oh, that's cool.
Now, of course, you can also use the box to vanish a playing card. What you would do this time, start with your flap in the lid of the box. Always start with your flap in the lid. Put a playing card into the box. Shut the box. Give a little shake, a little snap of the fingers, maybe even the old magic wiggle. And the playing card has vanished. Of course, it hasn't really vanished. It's just hidden under the flap. You can also use it to change one playing card into another, which is kind of neat. There's so many things you can do with this little box. You'd put a 5 of hearts face down into the lid. Okay, put the flap on top. Now use your phantom deck to make your friend pick a 5 of hearts. And you bring out a wrong playing card. Oops. It's the 10 of spades. The magician has made a mistake. Simply put the 10 of spades into your box, close up the lid, give it a little shaky poo, and their card mysteriously changes into the 5 of hearts. Now that's a cool piece of magic.
Yeah.
What about that torn and restored card? Let's have a looky-see how to do that, which is easily my favourite trick with this little card case. What we need to do is take a 5 of hearts from your deck. Now, actually, your deck comes complete with a couple of spare ones, so don't worry, you won't be wrecking your cards too much. You tear off a little corner of the card, about 1/6 of the card, if you imagine the card in 6 pieces there. You're coming along with this, are you?
I can definitely do that, yeah.
You can count to 6, can't you? Now, here's your setup. You put in your little torn-off corner, then you put on the rest of the card, then you put your flap on top. Your box is ready to go. You force a 5 of hearts on your friends. You know how to do that, of course, by now. You're masters at it. And then you take their card and tear it into 6 pieces. This is quite shocking to some people. You're not supposed to tear up cards. And you might want to warn your friends, don't try this with mum and dad's cards at home. Tear it into 6 pieces. Now you pick up your little box, and just as you did before, you can show it empty, and put the pieces into the box. Try not to put them in one big pile because you don't want to have too thick of an area there. Just kind of spread them out a little bit. Close the lid of your box, give it a little shake. Now here's the sneaky bit. Without them actually seeing inside, you reach into the box. Now we'll show everybody at home what's actually there is you're now looking at the card that's all together and that little spare corner on top. So you pretend to reach in as if you're taking out one of the torn pieces. It's not one of the original torn pieces. It's the bit that fits the card that's all together. Now that's seriously sneaky. Ask them to hold on to it as a receipt, wiggle your fingers over the box, open it up, and amazingly, by magic, their card is all together and they can check that the corner fits, proving to them that it must be the very same card that you ripped up to start with. Try that on your friends and they'll definitely go wow. And that's some of the things you can do with your magic card box, and you'll find plenty more in your instruction booklet.